And then I had 7 that got their liberal arts degree.
Wow.
And they've just started going for their 4-year degree now. And then I have another cohort of 15 that were just getting cranked up. Yeah.
I mean, some statistics, a 30% increase in employment. That's game changing for,
It is.
I know, do you have offenders with
They're all convicted felons.
All convicted felons. Okay.
Yeah, no misdemeanors.
No misdemeanors.
It's a gun camp.
What's the hardest part? This is the hardest thing, at least in my experience with the transition.
And watching them grow for 4 years and the conversations we had when they were in their first year versus their senior year.
A little bit because of what's recently happened in like death penalty, put them away, throw away the key. And I think this is a good time to kind of go. At the same time, we have folks who they want to change.
All right, I'm walking. All right. Let's see.
You said you've been doing a Warden term?
No, I started here in 1991 as a correctional officer.
Okay. Oh, wow.
And worked my way up through the ranks.
Oh, my goodness.
And then made it up to warden.
91.
In May 25th, 1991. I remember at least the day.
Right here.
Right here. Never left.
Anything changed?
Everything has changed. Everything has changed.
So what's going on here? This is the yard?
This is the vocational area. We have Sampson Community College that has classes in here, ABE, GED, HRD, digital literacy, and some vocational training. We're bringing in masonry.
Oh, wow.
Then on the left side is Campbell University, where we have the 2 cohorts that are doing their studies there. Professors come in, they do in-person instruction. We also have online instruction. We've got the big smart boards in the classrooms, and the instructors may live in another state, but they tune in every morning to do their class.
Oh, that's cool. That
is
very
cool. And we actually learned how to do that during COVID.
Okay, well, yeah.
We almost lost the program due to COVID.
Okay.
Because we went into lockdown, nobody could get in.
But you adapted, and it's probably grown it.
We ran the internet wire through the ceiling, brought it down to the classroom, hooked up the laptop, got a webcam, some speakers, and
that's awesome.
Campbell University IT section built us a platform we could use, and everything was on paper.
So in some ways, COVID actually probably grew the program.
Probably did.
Yeah.
If nothing else, it instilled a survival mechanism, but we're not giving up,
right?
Because we saw the benefit early on.
Equal voc and regular education, is it pretty equal? Like a lot of people graduate. Do they get like technical degrees or?
The department had an educational challenge for the last 2 years. We did well the first year. This past fiscal year, we had a 300% above our standard.
Oh, wow.
That was low compared to a lot of facilities. Albemarle was like 1,500% up. So, and that's not fair to me because the bigger facilities are always going to get more. Right. But we were extremely proud of ours. We got our quota plus some.
That's awesome.
I'm very thankful for the community college. They've been here since day one.
Yeah.
And they've done a lot of things. And this year was extra special because we saw something go full circle. Had an offender come in. We assigned him to the kitchen to work. He signed up to get his GED. Got his GED. Guess who started college last week?
Okay. That's awesome.
That's full circle.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the product.
Yeah.
And that's what we like to see. Yeah, all our hard work paying off.
Amen.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. So, can we move down this way? All right.
Yeah, on the left side is your infrastructure, intake, good station, custody offices, and food service.
So are people
A
learning?
little town in a town.
It's unbelievable.
It is. And it's hard to believe there's over 400 offenders that live here.
400 offenders are
400 plus.
400 plus. How many employees? How many employees?
We are slotted for about 170, but we're about 50 positions short.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
But this team is awesome. Most people that walk this yard don't even realize we're that short.
Yeah.
Because they're just so
Good work.
so good at what they do and professional.
Is there a funding shortage or just hard to find people? What?
Recruitment's hard here and everywhere else. I'm lucky because division is helping us out. We're going to do some extra stuff and do some new stuff, and hopefully we're going to start filling some vacancies. You ever been in prison?
I used to work at Gander Hill. I think it's maximum security in Delaware. I was
very
a
cool.
substance counselor. On the weekends we were contracted, so I'd go in on Saturdays for about 12 hours, and it was, you feel the doors closing behind you. It was at first a little intimidating, and there were 2 giant pods, and I just provided substance use disorder. Yeah, that was a good year and a half of my life. Interesting.
You learned a lot, didn't you?
Well, and it was, obviously, but maybe not obviously. It was not a happy place. It was pretty dark. Wasn't a lot of hope.
Yeah.
We were trying to bring something in, but it was a different culture. You talk about culture. It felt like these guys just had no hope. It was just very dark, very dark. And I've gone in and done some ministry in prisons as well, and it get pretty dark.
What we doing, Russell? All right.
Watch your
Up
back.
here a little bit. There you go.
Let's get at it.
Well, there we go. This is Sutton. Are you behaving?
What's that?
You behaving?
Yes, sir. Always.
What's up, Tom? Doing all right? Come on, Lance. I'll hold the door for you. This is a chapel. This is where they eat most days.
Okay.
We have a very strong religious volunteer base, and we have churches that come in here just about every night to the week. We also do our AA and NA meetings on the other side.
Okay.
Recovery Alive meetings, of course.
Say that again. What is it?
The Recovery Alive meetings.
Yeah.
We host them as well.
Good. Thank you.
The R-Step program, they do in there as well. So it's a busy place.
Yeah.
It's a busy place. And that's awesome for us because it keeps everybody busy.
Sure.
Yeah, the old saying that idle
hands.
Yeah.
So every night there's a service.
I think every night but Monday night.
Okay.
And our program staff are extra supportive, and they'll rearrange their schedules so they can stay late one night and supervise and help custody out because, the shortages, that's what we do. We help each other out.
You have a full-time chaplain?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. One of my case managers handles all the religious stuff. If we need a chaplain to come in, I can call division, and they'll send one of them from the division down here if it's need be. We have a regional chaplain. He's always willing to come down and assist. If we have a special, the inmate wants to get married, a baptism, or whatever, they're always willing to come down and help out.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
So you do weddings here?
Oh yeah. I've married off several.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
Very, very
and that's a lot of power for the warden because I'm the one that says yes or no.
Yeah.
So we try to make sure that it's sincere and everybody's on the up and up. And
so you do a little premarital conversation.
I usually ask questions of both of them just to make sure.
Yeah.
So I'm just an old softy when it comes to wedding dinner.
That's beautiful. How are things going over here?
Good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. We had an NC jet everything going well at Sampson.
What's working?
Reentry strong at Sampson. We really supports that. Offenders releasing with a successful transition. being able to get jobs, productive citizens, and being able to support and take care of their family.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How important is it for folks to have confidence that when they leave here, they can live a...
I think it's very important because that determines the resources they reach out for.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them don't have family they can reach out for, but it's a lot of resources in the community, and we make that available for them before they release.
What's your biggest challenge in here, besides him?
No, Mr. Van Gorder, no problem. I enjoy working with him.
Yeah.
The biggest challenge is when we release guys on postal leave, and you see them come back through that door in about 9, for violating or another pending charge.
That's hard.
Mm-hmm.
But it maybe builds up more passion to go, like, we got to do better, we got to keep going.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Appreciate you. Good to see you again. So 90 is when this got built?
Yeah, they started
You were
in
just-
88.
You were one of the... You were in the right from the beginning.
Yeah, and I'm one of the last ones to be here. Everybody else is retired and looking good.
Is anybody else still here that was there at the
In the
beginning?
90s, Sergeant Watson, who you met a while ago, he was here a ways back. Miss Murchison was here.
Okay.
So there's a couple. There's not many.
Okay.
There's not many.
Very cool.
743.
Which way are you going?
We're going that
Sure.
short. 267.
Go.
4428. You said what for you?
Whenever 40 Recovery Alive, we're doing a podcast of the vocational lady.
Okay.
So we're doing a little footage, a little stills. Feel free to talk to him if you ask him any questions.
And we just had some wonderful news today. We had a phone thing. We have this program called NC Jets that's going to be coming. So with NC Work, Miss Murchison.
Murchison was talking about that. Yeah.
So that's connecting these guys to jobs, everything before they leave here, resumes.
That's huge.
And I actually still want to give it to you about some of our guys that are peer support specialists. We have about 4 of them here that are peer support specialists.
That gives me goosebumps, man.
And I know there's a real big shortage of
You-
peer support specialists.
You were there at the ribbon cutting to that mental health coaching piece.
Yep.
And we could hire some of those folks, man, as coaches,
And that's through, it's not even a license, it's through like a Christian-based folk.
I love it. I love it. But they'd be peer support specialists. Yeah, if we could, I wonder, would you be open to doing some of that mental health coaching education in here through the AACC?
Was that like certified?
Yeah. Well, we can give scholarship. Just 24 to 30 hours worth of, it's through the American Association of Christian Counselors, accredited mental health, become accredited mental health coaches. So we can give scholarships and have folks, when they leave here, be certified as mental health coaches with specializations in trauma, substance use.
Working neutral.
Yeah. I'll send you the information because that'd be great. They'd be employable for us.
Yeah.
As soon as they came out,
Yeah, matter of fact, Tisha wanted to talk to one of our graduating seniors that's going to be getting out pretty soon, working in one of the houses.
exactly right. If they could already have that specialization, that makes them like seamless. Just come right in. That'd be awesome.
So the guys that are leaving with our journey, they get a reentry kit.
Okay.
Part of their kit, as long as they're not going back to any county jail or anywhere across the street, they get first day reentry kit t-shirt, they get a gift card for
In
it.
their sleeping
And
area,
they also get a digital Android
they can go to the restroom if they're in the day room. Like every night that are outside, so they
job, sure, number thing, those connections, contact.
working out. Sure.
And guys that are coming to like the entry houses,
Working out, they can take a little bit.
I bet if you got something, they can reach out to you.
They send it to them.
Shoot that.
Who's that?
And that's Mr. Brian Scott. Now, he was a formerly incarcerated offender in the East in 2021.
Here?
He came from, he didn't come from here. He was at, I want to say Sanford. And
Hey, John.
how y'all doing? How y'all doing? How are you? You started. Oh, I'm sorry.
Here's another John. Recovery Alive.
Oh, hey, how you guys doing?
Good to meet you, my friend. How are you?
John is our ACDP.
Okay. Well, there we go. Great.
Give
Right.
me a special easy massage or some stuff. Here, have a soap.
He's always giving away food.
How are you?
Hey, how are you
Good to
doing?
see you, sir. What's your name? Dwayne, good to meet you.
And he's in transition.
That's
Very Sam. But the guy here, Brian Scott, he started this program. He came down for our reentry simulation and talked to the offenders a little bit about the program and tell them, hey, I just firmly released, and this is the program that I have going. It's out there. So we ordered the cell phones and the packages more.
First aid reentry kits are.
That's
And the phone's unlocked after the free 90 days. You can go to any carrier you choose.
I'm blown away. That's you. Why not do this stuff?
They're taking leaps,
Why not?
big steps and leaps.
I see.
The thing about it is not everybody can do everything. But if we get something from your organization, from recovering, our journey, all the other ones that have been coming in here, the Oxford House, and
Yeah, but Oxford House, Aya House down there in Robbers, their program, Recovery Alive, Recovery Roads, Broken Chains.
Oh, Jeff Stokes.
Yeah, Jeff Stokes, how's he doing?
that's right.
Be praying for this better. It's not good. He lost all his hair. He said, I kept my mustache. So he's pretty excited about that, but he's such a positive person.
Man was talking about.
We just had our Recovery Road graduation, last week before?
Yep, well, ACDP Recovery Roads and Mr. Casey Temple was here speaking.
Oh, Casey.
Yep, he came here, gave his testimony, was speaking to the guys.
He's as good as it gets.
Please focus. All right.
Yeah, they got John to do.
Thank you, man. What's up? Go ahead, sir.
Right now they do the walk downs, yeah.
All right. 10 o'clock, that means the kitchen workers are getting ready to go in there and get lunch ready.
Okay.
Closed house, canteen, inmate store.
Yep.
Sergeant's office, lieutenant's office, barbershop on the back, captain's office on the back. Food service, dorm 1, dorm 2, dorm 3. We'll go in dorm 3 because that's where the educational wing is at.
Is there any culinary stuff happening?
Not in our facility, but there are facilities that do offer culinary curriculum, and actually they're pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh, hurts yourself. Medical building over there.
So every single
Yes, so each individual is a charging port. So they'll pull their tablet and they'll have their password.
Yeah. Is there curriculum on there for?
Here, I have him pull his tablet. Well, I'm good. How you doing, sir? Good car. Would you mind, your tablet's here? Would you mind pulling yours and showing them kind of how it works?
Well, look at your code.
No, it don't matter. Pretty much, you get your tablet, you cut it on, you type in your opus number and a 4-digit private code. From there, it goes to a screen which allows you to have facial recognition. Then you have another 4-digit code.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wait a minute. And from there, you have the option, once you accept it, either you could do a pay-per-minute, an access pass, or you can go to the free side, which will allow you access to other apps or things within the tablet that we can use. You got your educational, which has got Career One Stop, ESPA, which is about your prison systems. You got Indivo, Breaker Free, and I Hope University.
That's cool.
From there, you got a law library, which you can look up basic laws, appeals, things that go with like filing motions or whatnot. Your phone, obviously, you got a mail center and a radio. Between 1 and 3, you have a visitation app. Between 7 and 9, the same visitation app comes up where you can sit back on the wall on the little boxes and you actually do visit with your family FaceTime.
That's
Pay per minute, it is, you have a ton of apps on it. It's 3 cents a minute. And people can go through it and like look at magazines, books, games, message their family, photos. Same thing with the, oh, wait a minute. Oh, Lord. Okay. The premium bundle is also the same thing, except you don't get like at the magazines or certain little things you get on pay-per-view. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward, man. It's pretty simple once you get used to it.
I put up a wall of old cars. And because each heavy offender that comes in here, somebody in their family or somewhere down the line, they have drove one of these cars or been in one of these cars. And each guy coming here, if he seeing Miss Lewis or seeing me, he looks up on the wall and say, man, that's this is that. And it kind of breaks the monotony in a little bit. Guy come in, he's a little upset. And I say, man, pick a car. Which one are you? And he might say the Chevelle or the Nova or the GTO or the 442. So it kind of like a little bit of reflection.
I love it. Love it, love it. And right here.
Oh, yeah, that's y'all.
What is that?
Little recovery live, baby. All right, remind me of your name again?
Mort. Mr. John, right?
Yes, sir. Good. Mr. Mort. So you have been involved in the Campbell education program. How did you get connected?
Oh, Lord, now this is the story.
How long you been here?
I've been here 4 years.
4 years. Okay.
I got involved with the Campbell program when I first got here. I knew nothing about it. A gentleman named Michael Goff and Natividad Aguirre, they moved in the block up the front A block, and they told me there's a college program here. And like most people in prison, I call them a liar. So I came to back there, the dorm we were just in, D-Wing, and I spoke with a gentleman that lived in the block. And he introduced me to Sean Underhill.
Okay.
Sean Underhill was in cohort 1. Well, he went over to the schoolhouse and there was 2 slots left.
Yeah.
And Miss Thompson was a programmer at that time, a godsend. She was a wonderful person. And he put my name in and he lied for me. He said, this is a great guy. I've known him forever. He's a really good dude. I just got to override from the institution that I was anything but an ideal person for the program. But I got that second chance.
Yeah.
And when I got in there, it was totally life-changing.
How?
How?
How was it life-changing?
It gave me a new lease on life. It showed me that I'm not a stigma, I'm not a stereotype, I'm not the standard typical inmate, that there are things that I have done in my past that may be a little shady, may, overshadow some things. But throughout that, I could be something better. I could be that positive role model going back into society. I could be a person that you're not ashamed to live next to. I could be that person that you may want working next to you, or I could be that inspiration to the youth that's coming up and potentially making the same mistakes that I made.
I'm ready to hire you right now, man.
Great.
Let's go. Congratulations. You came in, though, you must have been like, this is not how prison works. This isn't how jail works.
No.
And you're just going to maybe, I'm speaking for you, but just do my time.
Well, when I came in, I was 24 years old.
Yeah.
I had 28 to 35 years. I'm 23 years into my sentence now.
Wow.
I was an angry, distraught young man. I have got probably one of the typical prison records. But like I said earlier, this program just changes. It transforms us. It lets us know that we can transcend those mistakes and those stigmas and those expectations of this environment, which allow us to become the best version of ourselves that we ever knew.
Yeah. So this is a podcast we do. It's called Living on Incline, and it's about like challenging yourself, finding out what you have as far as your potential is concerned, how to unlock that. Like, how do offenders unlock their potential? Because I mean, folks are coming in with a mindset, and they're stuck in that mindset. And there's a lot. I mean, that's a pretty good excuse to say I'm incarcerated. I don't have a whole lot of options. How do they unlock that mindset here in these closed walls? Like, how does somebody say, like, I got a lot of potential, I can do anything I put my mind to when they're here, right? How did you do that?
I did it through family, support, and friends. And that fine gentleman standing behind you, Mr. Van Gorder, even though he turns a little red and blushes. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be wrong, Mike. If it wasn't for the program staff, I wouldn't be standing here with you right now. But at some point, a person's got to know that they want to do better and be willing to take the steps and do what it requires or what is required of them to go and seek that change and to become that change that they want. At a point in life, the Bible says, as a child, we think and act as a child. When we become adults, we put away childish things and act as an adult. A lot of people in prison are stuck in a small mindset. This is how I am from where I'm from. This is what's expected of me. My family, my peers, my social groups expect this. When you come in an environment such as this facility where you have educational opportunities, you have a supportive program staff, you have a warden that cares about you, you come to look at things a little different. Maybe I can. And then that little seed's planted, and as that seed's planted, somebody next to you is going to water that seed, and it'll eventually grow into the person that you want it to be. And now your change will start to take.
So you mentioned the bios. Did you set me up? He was ready to do this, man.
He was the class speaker at graduation.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. You, spiritual component. You mentioned the Bible. How has that played out for you?
I think everybody in prison has some spiritual component. I think some will run from it because they're afraid of, once again, the stigmas that come with it while being incarcerated. But through the program and through, self-seeking, you learn there's something greater than us. And maybe, our stumbling blocks are what gives us the power and the appreciation of those good days that come to where we can look back at the bad and realize we overcame an obstacle that we didn't think we could.
So the struggle is what makes you stronger.
It does that.
And that's been true for you.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. That's pretty good. Can I pray for you?
Most definitely.
Yeah. Man, Father, thank you for my brother. I'm just so grateful for his witness, his testimony, and my prayer is, God, that he would, when he leaves this place, he would just be a world changer. It just feels like that's what's going to happen. Bless him while he's here. Protect him in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you, my friend. It's amazing.
Good to meet you.
That's amazing. When are you getting out?
2031, May 16th.
Look me up.
Where are you
Come on, man. Right in Selma, North Carolina. Come find me. Recovery Alive.
I will be there.
All right. Hey, it's on camera. You got to be there.
We have no choice now. It's Docky. So,
So, with the Campbell program, I made a request to Campbell University after the first cohort graduate award. And I asked him, I said, is it possible you can consider a student that's not going to get out? What do you mean? Chief Battle, I say.
Yeah.
Because what's happening is we're putting in all this work, we're doing some incredible stuff, they're getting out, they're doing well, but we got nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
Nothing to inspire others. So Campbell said, by all means, let's do that.
Wow.
That one I was telling you about with the grant and all that,
No way.
and he's one of our mentors for our new program.
Yeah.
And
That's huge.
he's
He's giving back.
he's giving back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So come on down.
Everything. That's everything.
They need to get out. It's out. Beautiful. I did.
John? Mr. Parrish, he's our facility case manager / educational coordinator. He handles all the high school and works with Campbell and all that. So him and Mr. Faison work hand in hand with the Campbell and Mr. Carr, who you met in rec building with the community college, and they do some marvelous work up.
What kind of marvelous work do you do?
Oh, well, we house pretty much all the educational programs in the unit, whether it be Sampson Community College, which are HRD vocational classes, commercial cleaning, computer applications, HSE, high school graduations, which we've exceeded our number 2 years running now. Actually, more than 2 years running.
300%?
Yeah, I think we're about 300% this year.
That's a good number.
Vocational classes, according to quotas, but we also have our 4-year and 2-year degree as far as Campbell is concerned as well. So we're just pumping them out.
Pumping them out. What's the hardest part for you? What's tricky for you?
Really, I'll be honest with you. The hardest part is just the scheduling, making sure everybody gets what they need, because you got classes that constantly rotate. So, like I said, with Sampson, it's an ongoing process. This classes never stop. Campbell, 5 days a week, these guys are going to classes. They're nonstop. So it's just a constant flow. At any point in time, we could have 40, 50 guys over here.
It's almost no different than any other college in Minnesota.
Really, there's not. The only difference is there's a fence around us. So that's it.
That's about it. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And that fence disappears, I bet, a little bit.
They're doing a full college load, full college credits, the whole 9 yards.
What are they averaging like?
Well, I mean, most of our guys are averaging anywhere 3.5 to 4 as far as 0.0. Great point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Campbell classes have a running GPA where they've never fell below a 3.8. The classroom GPA.
Kidding me.
Nope. Professors tell me they can't even get that on campus.
No, they can't. So 3.5 to 4, and then what's the class load credit wise?
They start 15.
15 hours?
Oh no, it's full schedule. What's
15
the
credit hours or whatever?
whatever? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever the standard credit.
Whatever they're doing on campus, they're doing here.
Like I said, they're 5 days a week. They're here from 8:30 in the morning till 3:30 in the afternoon.
That's impressive. That is amazing. That's huge. I can imagine it's a blessing to those guys just to be able to. It's just, if it feels like just college classes, I like how you said it's just has the fence. Otherwise,
That's it. I mean, in reality,
it's a college campus.
There you go. In reality, that's really the only difference.
And we get just as excited with our GED graduation as we do with our Campbell graduation plan. Because, we got the blue gowns that we put them in with the caps, and for the GED, that's the Sampson Community College blue.
For the GED.
Yeah. The high school equivalency.
Actually, it's not GED, it's HISA. So it's high school.
High school equivalency. Yeah.
So high school diploma.
Good. I love that.
Some of our past graduates from the community college. Very cool. Check it out.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever seen Campbell University? This is the courtyard.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Sean Underhill. I think you heard mentioned over there. Sean was in the first cohort. Now, normally what we try to do is when they graduate, we try to get them into minimum custody as much as possible.
Yeah.
Sean didn't meet the qualifications, and he was short term, and he only had like a year left. So I said, Sean, will you hang around here and do me a favor? And so we talked to Campbell, and they helped us with the supplies and whatnot. Sean's an artist by trade.
Wow.
He did all that. Now, if you look down here at the bottom, this brick wall, it's been knocked down, breaking down barriers to prison education. And I gave him a hard time because I read this scroll. And I said, Sean, what were you thinking, man? You didn't do spell check? He said, no. You got to understand. This is on the prison side.
Okay. Yep.
It gets corrected when we go on this side. And the kitty cat, that's Officer Wilson outside with the New York Times.
Giants, yeah.
That's Mr. Parrish up in the tree, the squirrel.
There we go.
He oversees the whole thing.
There we go. That's cool. I love it. That is a very cool. Wow. That is impressive.
Yeah. He thought he was going to do it in a couple of weeks. He ended up taking about 10 months. But the detail is just...
Oh, it's incredible.
Incredible.
Very inspiring. Beautiful. Very cool. Very, very cool.
So on this side, we have community college. We have a little rivalry between Sampson Community College and Campbell. If Campbell does something, community college comes in and does it. I don't argue with them. Yeah, whatever you want to do. See what we got going on in bachelor's degrees.
Oh,
what's up?
Hey.
My newest graduates. That's Mr. Stephen Shipley in the back.
How are you?
That's my father, Steve. How you going?
How are you?
Come on.
He called me my father name.
All right, so question. If he asks you questions, are you okay with your consent forms being used to be on film? It's for the Recovery Alive podcast if we're doing this estimate.
Bring them on.
All right, so Mike is the one I was telling you about that won the writing competition.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And got the the grant project and all that. And you see,
Did I get to see what you wrote? What you wrote?
Oh, I got a copy of it.
Yeah. All right. Very, very cool.
I'll provide you a copy.
Was it what kind of literature was it? Was it a short story, poem?
The first one that I did was a satirical essay about my teachers, and it started out my teachers belong in prison, but it was just a play on them, how they're a special group of people that come out, and they bring Campbell with them, and they make the whole environment here kind of feel like a campus,
right?
And just a play on their different personalities, different rumors about them that goes on the yard. But just going through the process of having a teacher, like in prison that comes every day and travels up and down the highway, to come in and feed our minds. and that relationship is something that's strange in prison, and we've been fortunate enough here to have that on a daily basis. So it's been a big help.
How long have you been here?
I've been here since 2009.
2009. And what's changed since you first came in? That's a lot, right?
Yeah,
to quantify.
I think I think a lot of the responsibility is being placed back on the residents here themselves.
Yeah.
As far as if you want the change that you say you want, then what we're going to do through Mr. Van Gorder and the programs that he's bringing in, he's going to give you the tools to demonstrate, how passionate you are about that change. And in the past, they would never give us that opportunity to demonstrate, that we're capable of change, they're capable of positivity. And we're looking at it now like, we're not just simply asking for stuff. We're like, look, give us the tools and we're going to show you what we can do.
Your potential.
Right. And that's a whole new concept.
What does it do for your mindset? To think like I can unlock my potential.
It makes you break out of that old mindset of always having to depend on other people to get things done for you.
Okay.
It makes you more responsible. It makes you more accountable.
Yeah.
And it really gives you a new perspective on prison. And so it's not all about punishment anymore. It's about what I can do with the resources that I have.
So my guy's talking to another offender, and I kicked myself because I wanted to ask the question. He was saying some of the same stuff, like, man, the mindset change is huge. I feel like I can unlock my potential and all that. But my question is, like, every single day, just the grind. How do you stay in that mindset when you are behind these fences? How do you keep up? That, to me, that would be, I don't even know how, I can't fathom how difficult that'd be every day.
Well, I mean, sometimes it's hard just because we have a lack of resources. But I think like what's particular about this program and some of the culture that's here is that like some of the things that we've done in the past as far as our behavior, our relationships, like our liabilities are turned into assets. And so now we have a whole thing to where our past is not being held against us. But they're saying that, okay, we're going to take, your past and we're going to clean it up because there's other people just like you, out there just going through the same thing. And what a resource to have, somebody that's actually experienced the same thing as you have. And now we have the opportunity to go out there and help those people.
What's your motivation? Like what's pushing you? Or who's pushing you?
This guy's pushing.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. What do you want?
A lot of it is just trying to make up for past mistakes and just seeing that like one person can actually make a change. And that like I can do that. Just believing in myself. I think sometimes in here, we have the mentality like nothing's ever going to change. And it's out there too.
Yeah, it is.
People's spirits are down, it's low. And I'm not saying that, any of us, are going to be a superhero and change everything overnight.
Why not?
But, one man can make a difference. One story makes the difference. And so it's kind of like about not limiting ourselves. And it's scary, but it's, education is an act of faith. You just have to go out there and trust the process.
Education is an act of faith.
It is.
That's a good line right there. I like that. Somebody write that down. Education is an act of faith.
Somebody gave it to me.
What's your future look like?
In here or out there?
Either. What do you think of your future? What do you think?
I'm thinking, I want to, on a personal level, right now I'm serving a life sentence. I'm not supposed to get out. And so that's what kind of makes this walk special for me. To where it's like I'm working in the blind. But that's kind of like what my project was about. My second project where I'm in the process of writing my memoir. Because I wanted to meet people, not necessarily after the success comes, but when you're at that moment and you don't know what the next step is going to be. That's kind of that scary place. But
very scary.
I wanted to just be bold and not necessarily say, that I knew everything. But what I was going to do was I was going to take these books, I was going to take this laptop, all this information that I have, and I'm going to, put my best foot forward. It's time for excuses are over. And so whatever the result would be, like, I'm going to try my best, and whatever comes, that's what happened. Eventually, I want to be able to take this message, to the people in the community.
Yeah.
And I'll be the first to say, I always tell guys, they say, what do you want to do when you get out? I said, I'll move across the street because I want to come right back in, and help get some more guys out. So, that's my motivation.
Yeah.
Not denying the things that happened in the past, but just seeing them as tools, to make a better future.
People who don't get it, who are on the outside, don't get, what y'all are doing in here, and might have that stereotypical attitude towards offenders. What would you tell somebody about what y'all are doing in Jamming Around? About you guys, about you as a person, as a human.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like we're humans. And people develop an understanding of their humanity in different circumstances. And I think that we want to feel like, regular people. We want to have, regular dreams. We want to be able to focus on the future like other people. But sometimes, we have to fight against those stigmas. But my thing is totally focused on, like, the talking is over. Like, yeah. if you like, we accept the challenge. Like, that's what the cohort is like.
I love that. I love it.
The days of talking are over, and give us the resources, and we're going to show you, exactly what we can do. And this, the crazy thought, that occurred to me was, it's like, I want to be in a situation to where, the days of, like, inmates versus officers, like, that's over. Like, that's old news. Yeah. Like, what does the future look like where we can, collaborate and actually, move along this together? Because, sometimes, like, the officers, they're people too.
Yeah, right.
They're going through things. They got families. They got concerns. And it's kind of hard for them to help us when, we have such an adversarial relationship, so get us in the room with one another, and let's have that dialogue to where we can start to understand each other, as humans more. And I think that will help break down some of those walls. And so we can get the same opportunities that they get and vice versa. And that'd be cool. But that's the future. And a lot of people are scared, to embrace that. But it's up to us right now to get the job done.
That's a whole different culture.
It is. It is.
But it's good. I love
What we're shooting for.
I love that. I love that kind of collaboration.
It's cool, man.
Like, thank you, man.
Thanks. No problem.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much. So yeah, we're doing this podcast. It's living on the Incline. So it is about that. I mean, you nailed it. It's about potential, like what's in the potential of an individual. And I think, like, there is a stereotype that the potential is less in an offender. What would you say to that?
I guess I would say that you would have to look at us like people first.
Yeah, good.
And understand that we are exactly the same as your fathers, your brothers, your sisters. And the potential that we hold was only hindered by our circumstances and not by any stereotypes that you would hold towards the inmate or what you would perceive an inmate to be. And just realize that we're people. We're smart. We're ambitious, and we love and feel and hurt, and just like everybody else.
How do you find ambition when you're here? How do you find that? Because ambitious is something like Mike's either for life. Yeah. Like, how do you get up in the morning and go, like, I got ambition?
And he's extremely ambitious. I can tell you that.
He is ambitious. It's amazing.
That's a tough question.
Where's your ambition come from? Why do you keep working?
To be honest with you, mine came from this program. The first 15 or 16 years of my incarceration, I didn't have a lot of ambition. I knew that I wanted to do more and not feel like I was wasting all these years that I spent in here. And this program really gave me hope.
So it's almost up to the institutions that you're in to provide something to be ambitious about.
That helps, yes. There are a lot of people, and I always wanted to do more, but I didn't feel like I had an avenue to do it or
opportunity,
and this gave me an opportunity to do something I always wanted to be a college student, and I'm making the most of it.
Are you surprised with yourself, like what you're capable of? Has it surprised you?
To be honest with you, no.
Good.
No, I'm not. I always knew that I could achieve what I'm achieving out here because I've never got a B in this program.
Come on.
Straight A student. Okay. And I always felt like I had the potential to do that. And, this is a way for me to prove it.
When did you come in here?
To this facility?
Yeah.
I've been at this facility for 2 years. I got shipped in for this program.
Okay, good. For the program.
Yes.
Okay, and how long have you been incarcerated?
Since 2007. So that's, 18 years now? Yeah. So
what's your future look like?
To be honest with you, I feel like my future is bright.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I have a lot to offer. A story to tell that people want to hear, because like I said, I've experienced struggle, and when I've been here for 18 years, there's a story behind that.
Yeah.
And like I said, I feel like I can do anything right now. When I get out, I'm going to put my best foot forward and work very hard to do it. So
how much does suffering unlock all of that stuff? Like your struggle? 'Cause you mentioned it a couple times, like it's the struggle that kind of unlocks some of that.
A lot, man. Some days you don't want to get out of bed, and I guess feeling like there's a reason to get out of the bed makes you want to put your best foot forward when you do get out.
What's the hardest part for you right now?
The hardest part for me right now? Wow. I know this is going to sound funny, but there really aren't any. I'm like, it's really bright right now.
That is amazing.
Like I wake up with a super smile on my face.
Really?
These days. Yeah. But it's like, I've got a lot less to do than I've done. Like I've got 7 years left.
7 years.
When I finish this, I'll be moving right into minimum custody. And every day I'm looking forward to what comes next and finishing this journey and making the best out of life, man, to be honest with you. So
it's inspiring, for real.
I don't look at it negatively at all.
You're an inspiration, Mr. Shipple. Thank you, man.
Thank
so good, man.
Campbell arranged to do online.
No way.
Got him through everything. He graduated. We take them to graduation so they can see what they can do in 2 years.
Okay.
It's kind of a buy-in thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where they see it and it's like, oh,
I want to do that.
I want to do that. I could do that. I will never forget. Stephen Shipley says, that's going to used to be here.
And it is.
And he did it.
That's so cool.
August 29th.
That's so cool.
What's up? Hey there, how are you?
Good. Hey, I'm sorry about that earlier, guy.
No, you're working, man. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you wasn't interrupted.
Thank you for all the time. Appreciate it. Tell us about your program. What are you doing over here? What you got going on here? All drug, alcohol, all that. That's your main focus?
Well, cognitive behavioral thinking.
Okay.
Approach that we use. Alcohol chemical dependency program. We found out a lot of our offenders who come through the program really have never been taught how to think.
Okay.
So we treat the addiction, but also treat that behavior, not being able to think.
Cognitive behavioral work.
There.
Change the belief, change the behavior.
Right.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah.
What are some of the ways that you're intervening? Are you doing like one-on-one stuff, group stuff?
We do group education. We use a new direction material.
Okay.
Hazelden,
sure.
Right. And then we also do individual sessions.
Okay.
Now, what I found out what really works, and it's really not, found upon nor really liked, is I sit down in the door with these guys in their environment.
Sure.
And sometimes playing dominoes with them.
Yeah.
And talking to them really work.
Relationship.
Right, because I'm in their environment.
Yeah.
Instead of in an office where they feel, okay, they can't open up. But we did some good work here. We've had several kind of strange gang members who are resistant to treatment when we first started the program. And now they're some of our biggest advocates. Yeah, you see guys going, hey, Dr. Young, this man needs help.
Yeah.
and they're making recommendations. No, hey man, you need to get in this program. So what we're doing is actually working.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. It is.
What are your measurements? How do you know it's working?
Well, when they stop getting into fractions.
Yeah, right.
And then sometimes when they do a recidivism on check, I guess through the outside system, see if these guys are reoffending on the outside and find out if they're not. But for the biggest measurement on the inside is actually the lack of infractions that some of our guys.
That makes sense. Yeah. Are any of them doing any peer work, like peer-to-peer stuff as far?
Well, we don't have peer counselors per se for us.
Okay.
Now through the Campbell University program, they're offering peer support specialist training. So when they get to do the internship, they get to do a little bit of that peer 101 with
Here, kind of almost to feel it out, almost like an internship. Yeah, that's fabulous. I love the relationship piece. It is so beautiful that you just decided I'm going to get into their environment, and that makes them feel more comfortable. Relationships, everything, huh?
Yeah, well, once they trust us, they open up to us.
Yeah.
And it's amazing when you see the light come on.
Yeah.
You know, wow, I've been doing this all this. Yeah.
And the mindset shifts.
Immediately.
Yeah.
So when you hear guys, even in our groups, and this is kind of strange, actually break down and start crying.
Yeah.
In this environment. I when you hear a guy come to me, Mr. Young, I'm getting out of the game. I can't do this no more. Okay, what happened? He said, man, the whole weekend, what you guys talked about last week, stayed on my mind. It bothered me so much. I even called my mother, my father. I said, I'm done with it. And then when it really got to me several years ago was a lady and her husband, they called me. I was at Lumberton then. They called me and they were telling me thank you. And what they said was, we sent a piece of trash to you and you sent back a man. And here's the funny part about it. I don't even know who they were. I don't even know who they got.
Because it could be a lot of different people.
Exactly. So wherever he learned in this environment, took it back with him, it's working.
Yeah. That's rewarding.
Yeah, well, I mean, when a person say, hey, we sent a piece of trash to you, and you sent back a man to us, and they were crying, thanking me, and got off the phone, and I didn't even know who the guy was.
Well, you talk about vulnerability, somebody breaking down. That's sort of dangerous for them here, yeah?
It can be, but in our groups, and we really emphasize this, we want all our clients living in the same dorm together who are in treatment.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like a therapeutic community.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, even
a therapy.
And I can say our Mr. Van Gorder, he's really pushing for that to work. So
he's doing some good stuff.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's a chance for you to brown nose your boss a little bit. There.
Well, actually, I don't work for him.
Oh, okay, never mind. So whatever you say about him is true.
Yeah. Well, because ACDP, we have to operate independent.
Okay. That makes sense. Yeah.
No, I do. I had to report to him out of respect. Yeah, definitely out of respect, because this is his facility, and sometimes we make the statement we're guests in our house.
Okay.
But in this particular environment, we're part of the team, which makes a big difference.
It feels that way. It feels like everybody's on board with what's happening. It seems excited about what's happening. Right. I haven't been in any kind of place like this where it does feel lighter. I know these folks are incarcerated, but there's something different. It's beautiful.
Yeah, we're part of a team here. Like I said, we have outs. Do what we need to do. We just can't be controlled by, like I said, we're called a program, but we're not under programmed. Right. Because we have to be able to do what we need to do, how we do it, without interference.
But while folks are here, you're going to take care of them. You're going to do everything you can. That's huge.
Definitely. But like I said, when you got to support a warden who believes in second chances, it makes the work a lot easier. Because right now they're discussing infraction history of offenders. And in our environment, once you get especially a drug charge, you're supposed to be automatically dismissed from treatment.
Oh, okay.
When people say, is a relapse part of the process?
Relapse part of recovery.
But on the outside, though, this is prison.
Right.
Drugs are not allowed in prison.
Exactly.
So we have to deal with it. And I still have that leverage where I can deal with it case by case, based on what these guys have done in treatment. We go back and look at their notes. Okay, this guy's been doing this. He's been doing great. Okay, he had a slip.
Yeah.
Sign him extra assignments. Give him a couple extra weeks. So it works. But once again, with the warden support, it makes it a lot easier to do what we have to do.
Yeah.
Because some people are automatically get rid of them, kick them out.
Yeah. It's a common theme that the warden makes a difference.
Well, yes.
Who you have over this whole thing, the mindset, the culture, all of it.
if he buys off into treatment, then the rest of the team needs to buy off.
I love it. Huh.
If he buys off into second chances, then the rest of the team need to buy off into it.
It's awesome.
Because like I said, the coach makes a difference.
Coach makes a difference.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I appreciate the
Really good stuff, man. Really good stuff.
Nice meeting you.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
I love that pen. That's it right there. I need to get one of those things before I
Reentry. I went to the Reentry 2030.
I love it.
Thanks, my man.
Got an amazing library.
This is the Campbell University Library.
Oh, wow. How are you?
John, this is Mr. Goff.
Good to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Mr. Goff is one of my recent 4-year bachelor graduates.
Okay.
Yeah, so we meet every Thursday afternoon. We've got Shannon Drummond and Jay Woody and
Jay Woody.
Yeah, they come and let me tell you, like whenever I started the group, of course I look in opportunities to invest into myself, right? So I'm constantly looking for ways to improve me, especially whenever it comes to my efforts for reentry. But I suffered from many forms of addiction before I became incarcerated. And a lot of it, as I've learned more about myself, especially through the help of Campbell, I know how important or impactful, my addictions to alcoholism and to opiates and to sex and all that, how that played into why I committed my crimes. So, I've been a long time participant in Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous here on this compound, and it's really helped me better myself and change my life and help others, especially within the counseling field and becoming a North Carolina peer support specialist. However,
You're a peer support specialist?
I am. But one thing that was really unique about this program is that it really deals with like trauma, especially like with the trauma that we have and we carry around on our backs. And as far as men's concerned, we like to carry that, or we don't like to show that signs of weakness, especially in this environment.
Right.
Share that and become vulnerable with others. So, with Shannon and Jay Woody, man, they've really helped me relinquish some of that, and going through that 12-step method and that whole Christianity principle, on top of that, which AA and NA, they also share. But I think that, their backgrounds really help even that much more to help relinquish some of that guilt and to really not only accept accountability, but really try to come up with healing that we all need, that better sense of healing that's healthy, that's going to help you grow as an individual. So, man, I can't say how thankful I am, and words can't describe it enough, because I know it's definitely changed my life. It's helped me have a better relationship with family members, have a better relationship here within the community of individuals I live with here at Sampson, and also help me help others, as far as being a peer support specialist, to try to steer them in the right direction and share some of the knowledge that I've been gained through the recovery group. So,
it's amazing. So yeah, John, right, was the behavioral health.
Yeah, Dr. Young. Yep.
Dr. Young.
Yep.
Dr. Young we were talking about, like, at times in groups, people do start to get emotional. And
yeah, absolutely.
How hard is it? Like you already talked about, how hard is it to be vulnerable in this population and to start to kind of let down those walls?
Right. Well, it's
how has it been for you? How hard has it been for you?
Yeah. So one good thing for me, man, is Campbell helped me put the pieces of my life back together, right? And so whenever I started in 2021 on my journey, man, I was a broken individual, right? I had really been self-defeated, and my self-concept was kind of broken, right? So Campbell helped me kind of piece that back together. But people heal in community, right? Good. And that community here with Warden Van Gorder and with the representatives of Campbell, and then my community with AA and NA and all those groups, it helped me rediscover who I am and put me back together. And with this group, a lot of people, or a lot of fellow community members that's just as impacted, they fear sharing that vulnerability, because sometimes people like to prey on that. But that's why it's so important, like, to break down those barriers and really have that safe space that's provided to us, because we feel more likely to share those things that need to be shared. And those pieces, those nuggets of information is what's really taken, and it helps me repair myself, right? And when people start seeing that value added aspect of it, then they're like, okay, I'm safe. I don't have to worry about this information going all across our yard. I see these people have my best interest at heart. They're genuine, and then they're able to become more vulnerable with you, and that healing, just manifests itself. So it's been a process. You, especially in the first couple weeks, you see people, they're kind of like weary a little bit,
because it's deep.
It's very deep.
Very
Deep. Yeah. But then you see people start growing, right? They start seeing that, reaping that benefit, and like that success of healing, kind of like it manifests that person's more willingness to share. People come out of their shells. So I've really been very happy with seeing like the fellow individuals or the fellow peers that's within that group every Thursday kind of come out of that shell, and like the testimonies they have, man. Sometimes I leave out of there and I'm like, man, it's like the best form of therapy. You feel lighter. You feel like, man, I don't have that weight on my shoulders, so.
What's the most impactful part of this so far for you?
Well, the most impactful part is just realizing that, from a humanity aspect, I'm a human, because prison, you go through this experience, because I'm a first-time offender, right? I didn't know anything about the experience until I committed my crime, but it dehumanizes you a little bit. And this camp, this institution, and also the programs just like this and everything that's being offered, it helps you find that sense that you've lost within that process. So it's like I said, you're building yourself back, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey, I can believe in myself because I've got Mr. Wooten, I've got Warden Van Gorder, I've got Shannon Drummond and Jay Woody that believe in me. I can be vulnerable. If I have the issues, I can go to them and we can find solutions and we can grow together. And it's those little miniature aspects, those little bits and pieces that help drive the whole community coming together and really growing together as one. So it is, and it's something I'm ultra thankful for. I know I've told these individuals and a lot of people, man, that I'll be forever indebted to them, and it's something that I hope, especially I've got 5 years left in my sentence here about, that 6 years from now I can look back and say, man, I hated it. I committed my crime. I accept accountability. I'm very remorseful for it, but I didn't waste the opportunity to grow. Right. And I feel like I'm a better individual now going back into my communities to make that positive impact than what I was coming in.
I'm going to ask you something hard.
Sure.
Hard, if it's okay. You don't have to answer.
Yeah.
But Casey Temple and Tish, we did a podcast with them recently, and Casey took a shotgun and shot himself to survive. He's a suicide survivor. Tisha out on the street, prostituting, heroin addict. And I asked both of them, if you could go back and not go through all of that, point blank, Casey, would you go back, and if you could, and not attempt suicide? Tisha, would you take and say, if I could just not use it? And both of them said, we would do the same thing over and over again, because that suffering, all that we went through, has brought us to this place that we are now. I'm wondering for you, is it in your mind, like, would you be able to be the person that you are if you hadn't gone through what you've been through? If you had a chance, and I know we can't, would you want to not go through this process, or has this made you a kind of a person you could have never been otherwise?
Yeah, it definitely has. I mean, and that's true. I mean, for me, for my crime, man, I had multiple people that saw me spiraling down, right? Yeah. And they were willing to reach out, and they had one-on-one conversations, but in all times, and especially we talk about that in Recovery Alive, I thought I was in control, right? I was living the American dream. I wasn't criminally minded. I was doing things because a lot of it, as I found out, was addiction driven. And so I don't think that I would have ever gave that up, or I would have ever fully surrendered, just like we talk about surrendering to God or surrendering to our higher power. I don't think I would have ever surrendered full control, because the way I was raised from our early age up to adulthood was a man should pull himself up by his bootstraps, and if you accept help or assistance from others, it's a sign of weakness, right? And So what I've learned in the situation is sometimes it's okay to say we can't do it as men, right? And sometimes it's okay to accept help and to go to others for help whenever things aren't going well in your life. So I don't think I would have ever arrived at that point. And I can definitely say that I wouldn't be the person with the, having my moral compass like recalibrated. You know what I'm saying? Like now, whenever I do something that's wrong, man, so I don't need necessarily someone to tell me, hey man, you made a mistake. I'm under such moral conviction. You know what I'm saying? And I attribute that to a lot of the life lessons that through Campbell and through Sampson and the institution that's instilled in me, and through programs like Recovery Alive, that's really recalibrated that moral compass for me.
And thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I thank you, man. I appreciate you coming in. I know Mr. Faison was sharing me a little bit about it today. And it's like I said, it just so happened to be a coincidence that we have our group on Thursdays as well. So
that's so cool.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Say hi to Jay for me.
I will.
Yeah, he's a good dude. What's your future look like?
I'm actually pursuing another degree. I'm going up to Avery Mitchell soon, and I'm going to do a business administration degree because I have hopes once I get out to definitely go into the counseling field. But I also want to work with nonprofits, so I want to get that aspect taken care as well, to work with those 501(c)(3)s.
I want the right of first refusal. I already told that to the other gentleman, like, come find me first.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you guys are hireable. Isn't that what I mean? Like, I'd hire you today. It's amazing.
I wish you could.
It's amazing. I will, man. I will. What a future. Thank you.
I appreciate it, man. I really do.
I appreciate it.
It's a pleasure meeting you and talking to you.
Yeah, amazing.
Good to meet.
See, that's what I'm saying is I want to make sure we hit that in the podcast. Is like, I think there's just a lot of people on, like, they're gonna see that tablet and they're like, must be nice. Wow, I guess, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? The state doesn't pay anything for those
I
tablets.
know, and I think like we got to talk about it.
But you know what? And I'll talk about it a little bit too when we have the podcast. People don't forget that. It might be your son. It might be your daughter. That's right. It might be your husband or your boyfriend go down the road and something happens, and God forbid you guys go to prison.
That's right.
Yeah,
And you said 90% are going to be out there. Yeah. They're coming back regardless. Don't you want?
Right. And we're not unhuman. I have a son that's incarcerated. I have two. And I hope that the service that I give these guys here, Open Door Powers, that somebody's giving that to my son.
Hey, man.
Because when I get on the phone with him, are you taking any classes? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? He won't, Dad, slow down. No, I can't slow down because I work somewhere where it's happening every day. Are you talking to your case manager? Are you asking them about GED programs? Are you asking them about college programs? Can't give me an excuse because I'm here doing it here. I see it here. You don't ask. The majority of these guys is in Recovery Alive. I don't even put out sign-up sheets. I go around and I talk to them. I have an open door policy. Guy going through something, hey, there's a class that's offered. Give it a try. Yeah. Even NAAA, I don't do a sign-up no more. Go to NAAA, see if it fits you, and if you fit them. And if you want to sign up, come sign up. But keep going.
How's your attendance?
Attendance? Out the door. Out the door. Sometimes I have to say we don't have more seats.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Maybe all you got to do is put it out there.
Right. Maybe you don't want to come to me and say you got a drug cop. You just want to show up or just looking around.
Then you get them.
Next week,
Do those test drives.
can I get a piece of paper to sign? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because I'm not going to say you got a drug problem. You have to come.
There's no judgment there.
Right.
We offer you something to help you. You run with it. You change your mindset. I can't do that.
100%.
It is coming. Well, it took me 25 years, but it's coming.